Okay, so what's up, guys? Welcome back to the accent world, and today we're gonna be making a kind of tutorial, and I'm gonna be explaining what is the difference between the Hungarian language, the American language, and yes, of course, our Indian accent. Yeah. So, without wasting any time, let's start the video. Okay, so I just started this video at a very late period of time, but I was trying to discover different kinds of accent and especially those European countries, what kind of accents they got. So basically, if we just move out Great Britain or England, then definitely we gotta find a lot of countries whose languages are just originated from the Latin language. As like we Indians know that our languages, whether it's Telugu, Tamil, Bengali, Odia, Hindi, Punjabi, whatever, it's just all extracted from Sanskrit. So definitely in the Western culture, they obey with the Latin stuff. Okay, so yes, but if we take French people, some French people, they do have the French accent, but still they try to make up when they start speaking those English. They try to make up with the British accent, which is why they don't face a lot of problems. But if we talk about the Spanish people, the Romanian people, the Portuguese people, the Polish people from Poland, etc. So these guys have a similar kind of version of speaking English. When they speak English, their kind of accent is a bit similar. But if we go to the Hungarian country, the Hungary, okay, so definitely they mainly focus when they speak English or any other languages, then definitely they focus on the O. They give a long stress on the O. If we say that, suppose I'm gonna take a massive word, good word, that's awesome. So when we Indians speak awesome, then it becomes awesome. He's very awesome. It's very common, okay? But when it comes to the American accent, it becomes awesome. Awesome, not awesome, awesome, okay? So kind of similar, but bit different. But when it comes to the Hungarian people, they say it awesome. They don't make it awesome, or they don't create a shortcut. They just elongate their timing, not the word. They elongate their timing because they give a long stress on if the A and W, the letters, they make it all. You better know about it. A lot of people make that kind of sweet stuff, but yes, of course, they make it O, not A. They make it O, so which is why they say it awesome instead of awesome. So there are a lot of words in which they just keep that going on, that O stress mark. But another thing they do is when any of the words starts from the from S, or it ends from S, then definitely it doesn't sound like saw. It sounds like sha, sha, not like saw. It sounds like sha. So which is why when they just speak, if I take an Indian name Shabana, so we tell it Shabana, but when the Americans say, they just make it Shabana, Shabana. But if we talk about the Hungarians, definitely they're gonna pronounce it in a perfect way, Shabana, Shabana. Okay, so that's very common with the Indians, and this name actually connects with the Hungarians, with the Indians. So yes, it's a good stuff. But there are some words which sounds from their mouth as similar. If as like we say bear, is we Indians say it beer, but actually that's not beer, that's bear. Okay, because if we talk about the pronunciation of beer, and if we talk about the spelling of beer, it's gonna be BEER. Okay, and when we say bird, it's we say it bird, we say it bud. Okay, or bud, just like this. But when the Americans say, they just say it bird. Okay, they just lift their tongue to the upper jaws, so that make it bird. Okay, and if we say that bread, we say bread. We say bread, but the Americans say it bread. But when it comes to the Hungarians, if we talk about the Hungarians, what they do is they just say bird. If someone is going to a bar and they're gonna say it on a beer, not a beer or a beer, they said bird. I mean, when at the very first in their life, when they started just identifying that animal, bear, from there, as like I said, that they had a long trace on the O, because when they open their mouth, as like I just told you that the Britishers have, if we tell over here talk, then definitely the Americans say talk, but the Britishers say talk. Especially a lot of people in Europe continent, they just say talk. The persons who are perfect with the English and with the accent, they take it as talk. So why this is happening? Because especially a lot of people, when they in Europe, when they speak in English or in any words, their jaws just becomes slim inside, and they just focus over here. But when the Americans speak, they just expand from the outside. I mean, you can just say that if this is the body shape, they just focus from the front side, or I can say just aeroplane. Okay, if we take an example of an aeroplane, then definitely they make the aeroplane a narrow way, the Britishers or the Europeans. But if we talk about the Americans, they make expanded over here, which is why a lot of difference is going on. So I was talking about these four words, that is bread, bird, beer, bear, which is the Americans. I just explained you how they just say that, how the Indians say that, but the Hungarians, they have the similar kind of spell for these four words. I mean, if you if you gotta say that, if somebody in the Hungarian country, in Bucharest or anywhere else in Hungary, if they say that I want to have a bear, I want to have a bear. Actually, that's not bear. They say they make it bird. So bird, we know bird. The Americans are speaking at bird, which is why it becomes confusing that what this person is actually trying to explain, or what this person is actually trying to say. Okay, so this is a very, very critical word over here, and just like that, we say there's a place over here in India, Shillong. We say Shillong. Americans are gonna say Shillong, not Shillong, Shillong. Long story. So yeah, from the long word, we say it is a long story, but the Americans say it's a long story, not long. It's long story. Okay, but but when it comes to the Hungarians, they're gonna be making it's a long story. I mean, they focus on the O. They don't just make it as the small O. They make it as big O. Okay, but when we talk about that Shillong, then definitely they're never gonna say that Shillong or Shillong. Okay, they're gonna make it Shillong, not Shillong or Shillong. And if especially when they combine S and H or S and Z, they make it actually Sha, not Sa. Okay, so this is a big difference between the Hungarian accents and the other accents, and there are a lot of words in which we can just segregate these guys. I hope you guys just like this video, because I made it very short because you guys get bored. So making long videos, yeah, on philosophy or any tutorial stuffs, people get bored of it. Only the persons who are interested in a lot of studies, definitely they focus on it. So never mind. So yes, I just got it, this stuff, and I'm gonna be making a lot of videos, a lot of stuffs coming up, a lot of accents, because day by day I'm discovering a lot of accents. So stay tuned with this channel, and yes, of course, stay knowledgeable, stay powerful, because knowledge is power.